took my name up on that list. Does someone know that I exist? Is this a mistake? Am I even awake? Pinch me now to make sure. Ow! Yes, that's close. Of course he will propose. Dear Al, honey, mazel tov. Future's taken off. Bring that ring back and show it to me. 4 carats, a princess cut. Are you psyched or what? I just wish I could be there to see.
And welcome back to What's the Buzz? I'm Alicia Davis in New York. And that was Tony Award nominated actress Laura Bell Bundy. She has boldly gone where no blonde has gone before as star Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, the musical. Laura, thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
This looks like so much fun. I mean, what is it like to play this character?
Well, Elle Woods is essentially pretty much one of the most positive characters that you'll find. I mean, she's optimistic, she thinks outside of the box, she's pink, but she's also really fearless and driven and follows her heart. So I mean, it really is a fun part for me to play, and she goes through quite a change throughout the show, and she grows up and she discovers herself. So it's really fun to do every night, you know, in that way.
And the fun is paying off. Tony Award nomination. What is that like? How does that feel? Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, you know, it's one of those things that I was a kid when I started doing theater, and I did my first professional New York gig when I was 9 years old. I did the Christmas Spectacular at Radio City Music Hall, and then right after I did an off-Broadway show that I starred in. So for me as a kid growing up, it was a Tony Award, not an Academy Award. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it was like, even though that would be nice too. It was, so when I got the nomination, it was like the 10-year-old in me just started screaming and freaking out, and I was all alone, and I was running around my apartment in my pajamas, and I wished that there was a camera to have taped it, but it was an incredible feeling. It was a dream coming true.
The dream come true moment. Congratulations. I'm so excited for
you. Thank you.
And now tell us, what is it like though having to do this role night after night? Because you're the star of a Broadway show. How many performances a week are you doing?
We have 8. And well, it
performances.
depends. Last week we did an extra performance for the Actors Fund, which is a charity that helps other people in our industry, you know, in times of, you know, stress or anything really. Just it helps other people in our industry. So we did an extra performance for free for them. So it became a 9-performance week, which was really tough. 8, I've gotten to the point where I can pace myself for 8 shows. Energetically, like, I'm fine. I think that the only thing that's very difficult is being able to maintain good voice for those entire 8 shows, because it means that you can't talk to people on the phone, you know, and you have the option, you could either have lunch or dinner with somebody that day, but you can't do both, or you won't be able to do your show. Right, because that's, you know, that's your instrument. But in terms of like the grueling nature of doing the show, it's such a fun show, and it's such a great character that it doesn't ever, in a lot of ways, it doesn't feel like work. It sort of feels like play, you know, and I get to try new things every night. So in that way, it doesn't ever get old.
That's great. And speaking of the voice, you also have an album.
Right, so there's that too. Yeah, I have a country album. I call it Y'alternative. It's alternative country. It's called Longing for a Place Already Gone. And it's very much a throwback to Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, or all these influences that I had growing up, Dolly Parton. Most of the songs are original. I wrote or co-wrote most of the songs on the album. And it's my first, so and it's really fun, you know, and I'm doing gigs around the city, and I plan on doing a couple of different festivals in the upcoming year. So.
How do you find the time to do all of this?
I guess I make it. I mean, I've been doing the gigs on my days off, I did the CMJ, which is the College Music Journal. I had a gig for my music after I did a show. So I had a Thursday night show of Legally Blonde, and then I went and did the gig, which was kind of crazy, I mean, if I really think about it. But I make time, because they're both sort of parts of me that I really want to do, that I don't think that I would be happy if I didn't do one or the other at this point. So so I make time.
And speaking of making time, you also, and then you have a charity.
Uh-huh.
Busy lady.
And a purse company, but that's beside the point.
Oh, and a purse company. Okay, so Broadway star slash country singer slash fashion designer slash philanthropist. So tell us about your charity, though.
It's called
great
Creative
work.
Kids. Creative with a K. It's for creative. Essentially, it's a foundation that helps kids, whether it's through encouragement, classes, or scholarship, supporting their education in the creative and performing arts.